Hello, I got a ringing in my ear. What is that? Come close to me, baby. All right. What happened to my... Whoa. My light is doing some crazy things. Oh, boy. Yes, I'm a little late this morning, but it's okay. I'm here. Okay, let me find me. Morning, morning, morning. Oh, I got to stretch. Bless it, Jesus. Let's see what's going down here. Good morning, Carolyn. Thanks for coming on, darling. Love you. I'm tired. I looked over at my dresser and, oops. Uh-oh, what happened there? Let's take that out. Take that out. Okay. And I noticed my husband's drawer was open, his t-shirt drawer. I'm like, why is it open like that? But as I looked further, the drawer had exploded. It had exploded. Why is this? I gotta do something here. It's not. The bottom was gone. So I found out because as I started to pull the shirts out to see what, and I noticed, I said, well, why does it look like the whole thing had exploded? So that dresser is done. We've had it for years. Matter of fact, that dresser, we had one of our first ones we purchased from our bedroom set when we first got married 38 years ago. So it said, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And my husband has a lot of t-shirts. And he kept putting them in there, kept putting them in there. So it said, I'm not doing this anymore. See what you're gonna do with that. So we were planning on buying another bedroom set anyway. So it's just out and running. So I told him, I'll say, just go and get bins, which I had been telling him that all the time. Just buy some bins for now. For the extra shirts. He kept putting them in there. I guess he said, I'm going to make this fit. I guess he found out. The drawer said, no, nobody, we're not doing this anymore. All right, guys. I'll do the special lotion. It smells so good. I don't have, I got to do. Okay, I'm going to get down to it. Dominique, baby, I keep missing you live, but I always catch you. But I missed the live. I want to see you live. I really enjoyed that. That lariat necklace with Corona chain. When you said that, I just cracked up. Somebody put it in the chat. It's not Coriana chain, it's Corona chain. Yes, in our beading family, we call it Corona chain. What's going on here with my chats? My top fan. What's going on with my chats? Oh, they need to scroll up. Yeah, but I got to catch you, baby. I got to catch you live because I want to be in. But that was gorgeous. I may steal that idea. I never thought of that. And you know, I didn't know that you could use the magical crimper on Coriana chain. I didn't know it would work. I didn't know it would hold. I know love. I know. And I looked, so when I had a meeting last night. So when I came back from the meeting, I said, darn it, I missed her again. How did I miss her? So, but today, ooh, excuse me, guys. Oh, rock steady. Yesterday I made that bracelet. So, but after I got off with you guys, I kept going. I did a earring, and then I did guys, these are my glasses. This is a case. My husband, I have, when Randy was saying how she purchased glasses, I purchased glasses through Zulu. These are all my glasses. This is, ooh, don't you go nowhere. You stay right there. These are all my glasses. It holds 18 pair. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 3, 9, 5. Yeah, 15 pair. It holds 15 pair of glasses. So these are the, he purchased this case because I got him into ordering too. These are my grandsons that he purchased out of, from Jamaica. So I put them in here because I don't want him to mess them up. And they're kind of big on him, so he would end up playing with them. But I told my husband, what a good, he comes up with some great gifts. He comes up with great gifts. So that was a good gift. I really enjoyed it. That was perfect. Yeah. I Zelo. Zeeelool. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's the company where I order from. You send in your prescription. The frames may cost you like, I don't think I paid over $20 for a pair of frames. I really don't. I don't think I paid over $20. I'm fixing something, guys, so don't think the boat is sinking. The ship not sinking. Titanic not going down. But it depends on the frame that you choose. They have different types. They have designers, regular, and none of those are designer frames because me, I'm not into that. If they look good, I buy them. I'm not into designer stuff. But if I like them, I buy them, and that's the end of that ticket. But I had to share that. So yesterday, after you guys left, we went over to Rosanna. While watching Rosanna, I kept going. I made a pair of earrings. I think that will work good with that bracelet. But first, before I go there, we're going to go down. I'm going to turn down. And then we're going to go and we're going to do our inspirational and our scripture. And we're going to get back to doing what we need to do. Did I miss anyone? No. Yeah. Okay, let me get my scripture, guys. I don't know if I've showed these scriptures or not, but okay, I like this one. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn down. What happened now? Wait a minute. Hi, Kimberly. Oh, really? Wow. and they're cheap. By the time I get everything, how you doing, Kim? Hey, Rosanna. By the time you get everything, because I get the where they changed from the for the sun, because I don't buy sunglasses because I always lose sunglasses. So I just do my prescription and have them to add the I forget transition lens where they change to you know to the light. The sun changes them, they get darker. And I also have the progressive, so I end up paying $100 and something through them, and I'm happy with them, so there's no problem. I just give them my prescription, and my prescription, thank God, hasn't been changing because I do what I need to do for my eyes. And when I go to the eye doctor, he's pleased because my prescription is the same. It's not getting worse, and it's not, it's staying where it should be. So that's it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to turn down. Yes, that's it. Chi, stop your madness. Okay, here we go. Gets carried away. Good morning. Is that Gloria I see? No, I didn't want you to come over here, Mama. Morning, Gloria. No, I didn't want you to come over here. What you want? What do you want? What do you want, baby? What do you want? She's on her. Today's inspirational is you're one day closer to your goal. Just think about that. Every day you're one day closer to your goal. If you set goals, because I'm a firm believer. I will set goals, but I don't do what they call in the new year, the resolutions. No, I do goals. Okay, Carolyn. Chico says hi. Chico says hi, Chi. Oh, she rolls over. Okay. Good morning, Don. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming over. Okay, so you're one day closer to your goal. Every day you work, you get one day closer to your goal. Like I said, I don't do resolutions, but I do try to set a goal for myself. And I reached my goal last year because my goal was to start my live, to go on YouTube, start my YouTube channel. I did that. Hi, Jan. And today, thank you for coming on. Today, the scripture today is the Lord be with your spirit. Grace be with you. And that's 2 Timothy 4:22. The Lord be with your spirit. Our spirit is like him when he said he made man in his own image. In his image he made man. That's what he meant. It was our spirit. Our spirit is of the Lord. So when in our spirit the Lord is with us, and grace, he gives us grace each day. He gives us grace each morning that we wake up. He gives us grace. So that's something that he gives us to go throughout the day. So closer to your goal today, and the Lord be with your spirit, and grace be with you. How about that? Okay, so I know I got all this stuff covered up. I got to move. This is how I'll close up my table. Miss Chi, she's laying right here. See, over here is my bed. She has her spot on my bed, at the foot of my bed. So she decided to come over closer to me this morning. She's usually on the other end ignoring me. What is it, girlfriend? What is it, mama? What is it? Okay. Can you go over? You want attention? Can I give you attention after I do this? I love you. I'm going to put that right there by her. Watch it. She's going to get up and go. All righty. So, this is what I was doing yesterday. Got to come down a little bit. I'm sitting up too high. All righty. Remember when I made this bracelet, I said I wanted to make my own one for me. So this one is for me. And I had to do it, put it together. And this is the clasp I found. I had to put it together so that I can do this. Okay. Now, yesterday we made this together. Let's move this up here. All this stuff I got to get ready to go for the show for Saturday. These, remember I said I'm not going to waste any wire. I'm going to put that over there. I'll finish that. I'm not going to waste wire, beading wire. I don't waste beading wire. And this is what I did with the beading wire from the bracelet. I made a pair of earrings. What do you think? So we're going to have to close this off and put on the ear wire. Now, okay, this is the necklace I came up with. A beaded chain necklace using these. I made this. I am so proud of this because I didn't know how I was going to do this. And I just took a hairpin, the decorative hairpin, and put through and did some wrapping back here. I have to cut that, but I'm going to try to tuck it a little more, but it needs to cut. And I came up with that as the hang there. So we're going to connect those. I don't have any on my tools because, you know what? I don't have anything this morning ready, which I was chilling. And I looked around and I said, oh my God, it's time to get ready for my life. I was watching Randy in bed because, you know, now school is back. So I'm up early now. I'm up early. No, I can't tuck it anymore. I got to cut some more of that off. So when I get up early like that, I'm like, ugh, gubba. Let me see. That's why I couldn't tuck it yesterday. Oh, but that was kind of like holding it. Oh, I should have left that on there. Oh, but we're going to mash this down. Okay, let's go, baby. Cross in there. Cross in there. That was holding it. Choo-choo. Okay, listen. I may have to do it a little tighter again, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll work on that in a minute. It's not the best, but it'll work. I may stick some glue in there to hold it. That's why that piece was working good for me. Okay, I can't grip it. I can't grip the baby to make it go down. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to, do this. I don't know if we should, but I'm going to put some glue down in there. use the almost empty one so that I don't get too much in there. And we're going to go from here. Okay, this baby, I think I didn't say good to the last drop. We're going to see what happens, right? Don't work, I got another trick under my sleeve. But I just want to get that in and let it set right there. Let it set, come in. Come on down. Excuse me, I know I'm off camera, but I had to get that close so that I could see it. Good. What did I miss? Hi, Georgina. Yeah, she was going over it. I was all into her this morning, and that's why I was late starting myself. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that. I love those flowers. Aren't those pretty? I'm gonna lay that right there. I want that to run down so that it'll catch it in the front. And that's that. I'm done with that. So now to string this. This is what I came up with. I started out trying to use this, and then I went to this. And I was like, no, I don't like that. So I went all silver because this gave me the inspiration. So here we go, guys. We're going to work this out. I should have used my one-step looper, but I didn't. I started out just, figuring it out on my own. And I want to do this one by hand. So here we go. I think it was you, Dominique. I got to watch your way you, what is that? The way that you do your loops. I think it was you that I saw do something and it starts from there. I got to rewatch that so I don't know how to do that. I'm just trying to get it down, people. I'm just trying to get it down, ladies. I'm just trying to get it down on how to make my loops and make my... So I figured instead of using the one-step looper all the time, I would use my hands so that I can get the feel and the dexterity of making. But when I do a lot, I think I will be going to the one-step looper. Like now, oh, this is some strong... Oh, this was one of those stainless steel. That was a stainless steel pen. That was a stainless steel pen. And I'm going to use these jump rings to hook to that. I may put 2 jump rings. I don't know. I don't think I need 2, but I'm using these jump rings. Yeah, I got to be careful. I didn't want to use too much of a stainless steel because I didn't want to break my crystals because I'm down to zilt. So what's on the agenda for today, ladies? Yes, we do. That's so right, Dominique. And your talent is... Oh, yes, that's stamping. I can't wait till you start doing it. I've been watching a few things that's popping up about stamping, and I find it very interesting. Ladies, I may go to the one-step looper to get these loops done, because this is, I see why it's, when you're on screen, if I was home, you know, doing it on my own, it's different. I'm missing my my eye pens. Where are they? Did I put them up? I hope I didn't put them up. I didn't want to put everything up because I know I had to use it. Did I do it? Probably did. Did I put them away? I sure did. What the foolery is this? I thought I left them out so that I wouldn't have to worry about them. My thing is, how did I get them in there? I couldn't have put them. Guess what? I can't find the eye pens that I had. Is that crazy? They're in a container. Father bless it. And I can't find them. I don't see them anywhere in my eyes. That's where I couldn't find them. I put them away. And that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go. That's that one, that one. Where's my one-step looper? Looper duper. 1.5. I think that's too small. Yeah. So I get the next one. This one, the regular one. Okay, here we go, ladies. Let's rock and roll with this. I didn't do too much metal on these. On these flowers here, I used the 80C bead here, and then I put a, 11C bead. That's supposed to be 11 That look kind of big. 11C bead here, and an 80 inside to push up the bead. Because when I was wrapping, this is why I didn't want to use, because of my crystal. When I was wrapping, when I was making the loops, it was scraping up against the flower bead, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to, you know, make a mistake and break it. Let's see, like this, I'm just stopping right here because I don't want it to break my bead, my crystal bead. That was one reason why I did not do the one-step looper. Because these are delicate babies. There's something on my glasses. I woke up this morning, something was going on with my eye, my left eye. I don't know what it is. But it was red. And it had stuff in it. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'll close them all in. Yes, she does. It's, what is it? Dominique is her name. Dominique Rochelle Jewelry. That's her channel. What I miss? Did I miss something? Rosanna, what you? Yes, it will. That's so true, Rosanna. Hi, Jenny. I didn't see you come on. I'm sorry, sweetie. If I don't say hi, guys, please forgive me, especially when I get in the trenches. When I drop down in the trenches, I get that from Randy. When I drop down in the trenches, that means I'm going at it right now. I'd rather stop and readjust and not break this. But see, these were already started, so now I got to make them by hand. Or do I? Yes, it'd be better to just go ahead, cut, snip, tuck, and roll. It'll be faster than trying to take them off again. Yeah, you know. I'm talking to you guys and talking to myself. How about that? Is that okay? I'm not answering myself back, so I think I'm clear. Clear? I was sharing with the ladies on here earlier when I got up to start putting everything together because I was kind of late. I noticed my husband's t-shirt drawer. He has tons of t-shirts, and he likes to put them in the drawer, which that's what he has to do. But I used to tell him, I say, since you have so many, put some in the drawer and some in a bin. The ones that you do all the time, put them in the drawer, but the special ones, put them in a bin. No, no, no do. So I noticed the drawer had exploded. I've never, the whole bottom was done. And I was letting everybody know we've had that dresser. I'm ashamed to say so, but we've had that dresser since we got married. It was a part of our first bedroom set, and the bedroom set was a waterbed. So it held really well, in which I take care of stuff. But since we've been here, it's kind of small here. We don't have a lot of space. And he's accumulated a lot of, that's one of those, oh my goodness. I don't know where that went. It's one of those stainless steel eye pens. And so he packed everything in that drawer, which it blew up. It said, no more. I don't want any more in me. Okay, did I break a bead? I got something feel like. If I break one of these, I'm good. I have more. Everything else is done. Done, done. One and done. Oh, I see where it's breaking. If it's breaking, I see where it's doing. I heard that. So now he has to get a bin, put them in a bin, and let that be. Everybody still with me? Yes, it is. When I saw that box, I knew I wanted to put those together. I knew I wanted to put them together. The blue and the silver. I love blue and silver. And these kind of intimidated me. Those flowers, I liked them. I did like them. I like them, but they intimidated me. And I saw what I wanted to do yesterday. And my box, I've almost emptied the box. I still have the red ones that someone suggested I use those for like Valentine's, make something for Valentine's. I still have the red beads. That's kind of flimsy. So, but everything else is just about done. I think I have 2 more of these. I have one I can't get. It's something in the hole. I need a reamer. No, okay, I have 4 more left. And both of these, I can't get anything in there. This one, something is there. This one, something is in there. See that? I don't know if you can see it. Some kind of white thing in there. Can't push it out. So I gotta find a reamer. And this is what I have left. That's it. That's quite a bit of, I can make a lot with this. Then I have these. I'm gonna use those for something. But other than that, ladies, that's it for the sweater weather collection. That's a mouthful. Sweater, try to say that fast 3 times. Sweater weather, sweater weather, yeah. I have a hard time holding the one-step looper and squeezing because I have a small hand. Yeah, I started out doing it this way. Let me show you. I don't know if it's because I have small hands. I started out doing this, holding like this, pushing it in there. And once I get it in there, I lean this down and then see, I can't do it now because see what happens. It goes. Hold it here, lean it down, and then catch it here and push it just, I don't know if you saw that, and push it just a little bit till it comes in, and then I can then do it. That's how I used to do it. Now I see I'm able to grip it. I guess because my muscles have stretched more. You know, I've got more elasticity. Elasticity. Huh? It has saved my hand. Yeah, that one-step looper. Like for me to try to do all of that. Now, I noticed you was talking about your finger, Dominique, because you do a lot of wire wrapping and stuff like that, and that takes a lot off from your hand put a lot on your hands. Guys, I have 19 people watching. I've never had that many. I'm so excited about this. Okay. Oh, this is a stainless steel one. I'd rather put it in a one-step looper than work it with my hand. That thing works your hand, man. Okay, I think we made it. We made it. So glad I made it. That's a gospel song. I have to be careful. That's a song. Alrighty. Now all we have to do is connect and roll and go. Okay, put this away, put that away. We're done with that. I don't think I need any more. Set it over there. Move these little boogers here. I don't need these for anything. Oh, Chi-Chi, did I put it on your leg? Okay. Now we're ready to go to the next phase, ladies. This stainless steel baby right there. You can tell. You can tell. I think I want to use this one over here. Okay, I better hold something because hold it because what you want? Steak. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique. What you said, Carol? I thought you looked like you have beautiful long fingers. Yes, I do. I got that from my mommy. My mom had beautiful hands. Actually, our hands are exactly the same. She used to tease it. I just don't know where you get those hands from right there. I said, from you, darling, from you. And then we would hold them up together, put our hands side by side. And we all have long fingers. Long fingers. I did do piano, um, but I didn't pursue it. You understand what I mean? But I did learn the basics of piano and always loved it. I think that's where my grandson get the music side from. But you know, it's not blood, but his dad um, loved music as well. His dad played the snare drum at the church when they had the youth uh, snare drum team, and he he jumped on that and he did very well. So it's something there in his genes, but it's just amazing how you don't birth a child, but if you raise that child, how much like genetics fall into place there. You do, Dominique? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. I remember taking piano, starting lessons, and all we did, you know, you play, dun, dun, find middle C, 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 D, D, but D, 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 E. And boy, look, I said, when we're gonna play? I wanna play. That was so. He said, you're gonna play soon, maybe next week. And then next week come, C, 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 D, D, D. It was so funny. And then when we were learning chords, that's where it became tricky. And I started that when I was in high school because my piano teacher, he died. So I stopped lessons for a while and then I resumed in high school. I think I was in junior high when he died. He died of cancer. He had started missing a lot of lessons because he got sick and he had a issue with diabetes. You know, at that time I didn't know what it was going on, but now I do because then they had to amputate part of his foot. Once they did that, then they kind of got that under control, and then he was diagnosed with cancer, and he didn't live long with the cancer. So my lessons stopped for a while. My my grandmother uh, wanted to find another teacher for me, but she never, you know, to find it, she never could get the right teacher for me or whatever it was. And she worked, because my grandmother worked hard. She worked, thank you, Carolyn. Oh, for Dominique. Yes, she is. Dominique is very gifted. And my grandmother worked hard. She worked in a dry cleaners. She was a laundry presser, which is very hard pressing. The hot is heat over there. And she ran. But the funny part about it, I became one. I started working in the dry cleaners as well. But she worked very hard, and whatever it is that I not out what I wanted, but if it's stuff I needed, she was there. She would make it happen. My granddaddy, whatever I needed and whatever I wanted, because I was daddy's baby. My granddaddy got me what? Don't let a tear drop out my eye if I wanted something. And at the time he would not say yes. He never did say no to me. He never would say no, but he may not say yes, which meant no. And if a tear dropped, trust me, he would leave. And when he came back, thank you, Carolyn. He would leave and come. When he came back, he had whatever it was that I asked for. But yeah, that I wasn't poor and I wasn't rich. Um, they made it happen. My grandparents made it happen for me. I had a good life. I had a wonderful childhood, I would say. And a lot of my friends would say, girl, a young lady, she calls me mom. She was in the car with me one time, and it was during the Christmas time, and I was playing Christmas music. And she said, you must have had great Christmases. And I said, why you say that? She said, because, Ma, you love all the Christmas music, and you know all the Christmas music. Well, I know what she's saying. Brain condition that causes my left hand to play a few notes behind my right, so it muddled up with what I was playing in sound. Fine to me, but not to, you know what, Jenny? That's like the left foot, two left feet dancing. And but like say, and I'm just gonna black community, they didn't do a lot of the Christmas songs that per se they call, and what they would do, like the uh Bing Crosby, uh uh Frank Sinatra. And see, I came up with all of that because number one, I was into music. I was in the concert chorus, I was in the all-female chorus, and we would perform. So I learned a lot of music. And I think God has given me a gift that once I learn a song, learn the lyrics to a song, I don't forget. Once I hear the music of it, it all comes back to me. That's even like now, I'm on the praise team. And the songs we sing, I remember all the words. I remember the lyrics. I don't care how far back. Once I learn it, I have to first learn it. Once I learn, Chi, stop, mama. Once I first learn it, once I learn the lyrics, I'm sorry, guys, I'm repeating myself because I'm being distracted. I'm good. It's there. I don't lose it. I learn it and sing it. I'm good. So when the music plays again, it all comes back to me. Yeah. And at my other church, we had a choir director. He didn't, some of those choir directors are all on power trips. Y'all know. Anybody in the music know. They're on a power trip. And he was teaching us the Masada. And we were prepping for that. And it was a part he was doing. And I know it was wrong. And I, raised my hand respectfully to say so. Well, this is how we're going to do it. I said, okay. And I left it alone. Well, then one of the musicians told him, well, pull him to the side, let him know what I was saying. In other words, what I said was correct. So he had to change it. The next rehearsal, he apologized. He pulled me to the side. He apologized to me because he was getting frustrated. And, but because he didn't read music, but listen, you talking about gifted. He was gifted. He could sing, he can play, but it was all by ear. But when it came down to the massage, what is it called? Oh my God. The Hallelujah song. But anyway, when it came to that, you had to know music. And for him to teach, he needed to know the music so that he can remember to teach. But I remember by ear because we did it a couple of times. So you know, but that's a gift. It's a gift, and I thank God for the gift. I've been singing in choir since I was 3 years old. The little drummer boy. Oh my God, when we were in chorus and we sung that song, I would tear up. Oh Lord, it's 12 o'clock, guys. I'm just talking and carrying on, and I don't know what kind of loop that is, but it's a loop. I just noticed that loop. But guess what? It's going to stay there. Mm-mm. There goes my stomach again. My husband went to get me a steak sandwich from the Cuban shop over there. He loves the steak sandwich and the BLTs. So ever so often he'll go. That's why he came in and asked me, and you heard me say steak. Handel's Messiah. Thank you, my love. And we even recorded it. Oh, really? What's, oh, wow. That's it. Handel's Messiah. That is when it's done with the chorus, because I was in the female chorus, the chorus, and the chorale, the big one, where they pick the certain ones in certain sections. And during that time, I was a first soprano. So, with that being said, so I was there, and I was always chosen to be a part of. That's why I was in so many of them. And our favorite doing our favorite uniform I used to love to wear. We had, because our colors were green, gray, and white. We had the green long skirts with the short green vest, and we wore the white ruffle um, top blouse. I thought that was the cutest thing. The guys wore, of course, black with the white shirts and whatever. But I thought the ladies, we were so cute. We had the ruffle neck with the blouse, and it had the ruffle sleeve with a ruffle all over your hands. Oh, it was so beautiful. And we won a lot of little talent things we would do. We would go to colleges and perform. Yeah. North Miami Senior High. Yeah. And my grandmother would be so proud of me. And one year I had to go to the school. We had a performance, and instead of her dropping me off that year, I had to catch the public transportation, the bus. And I was so proud to put on my uniform, and walk to the bus stop. and everybody was looking at me in my neighborhood. So, oh, you look so cute. Oh, that is so nice. And da da da. I was in high school. And of course, there's always one wanted to try to make fun. And I told him, don't be jealous. Don't do that. Just, you know, that's what I do. I do it in church and I do it in school. And she was so, oh, but anyway, I loved it. Our female chorus. It was the female chorus, concert chorus, and the chorale. And chorus, that's what it was called, concert chorus and chorus. They still closed? Last time he went, when he went last week, I think it was, they were closed. He came back mighty fast. That's why I was wondering. Well, we have all these connected. I don't know if maybe I will put a little bit of chain. I don't want this to be. I'm trying to make, I end up making the same length necklace for some reason, some crazy reason. Come on, babies, undo that. And I don't want to be the same. This is 18 and a half, so that'll be 16, 17 inches, right? Dawn, she just found my channel. Whose channel? Dawn. White ruffle blouses are so pretty. Yes, they were that back in that day. The lace ruffle now, not the poofy ruffle, the lace ruffle. Dawn, I finally found. Oh, okay, Carolyn. Okay. I don't know. I got to check you out too. And it's called Another Dawn Production, Dawn. Because all this time, PK's reading channel, I thought I had subscribed to her channel. Come to find out, I wasn't a subscriber. Okay, see, it's not turning. I don't know how, it's not turning. And you know what? I should have had it that way. Well, where is it? These are so hard to find the opening. These are hard to put together because they have a twist in them. One there. I hope you get better, Dawn. Because with the headache, you can't focus. I don't know where this is. Okay, where are you? Having a headache is hard to focus, and then you need to look and see at the same time, and that causes problems. No, I think I'm going to like this. By George, I do believe I'm going to like this. I think Rosanna is on. Ladies, what do you think of this baby here? Turn over. What do you think? I think I'm going to put some, I don't have, what you call it? The stuff that keeps it from turning, but I'm going to put some on there. Put some clear nail polish there. I need me a lobster clasp. Put this here. I love these jump rings. I don't think I want to close it because I got to get my lobster. What you think, ladies? What do you think? Thank you, Jenny. Okay. All right, Jan. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dominique, thank you. I'm going to turn back up, guys. Oops. I thank all of you for coming on. Let's see something. This did turn out so pretty. I'm gonna stop it right here. Stand up on it. Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, that is beautiful. You know, when you get a piece and you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, I like this. This is beautiful. I don't need that much chain. I'm going to get a pretty chain for it to put on it. But this is my baby. That turned out so pretty. I have on the right colors too. That turned out gorgeous. Yes, it did. That turned out gorgeous. I love it. Oh my God, I amaze myself every day. Okay, guys, that's this one. I'm going to put the crimp that and I need to do it with you guys and finish this. And this can go with this as well. I'm going to turn back down. You can see what I'm doing. That's mine. That goes here. These here. This is stuff we've done. Let me turn quick. This is everything. We don't count this one. That belongs to me. I'm going to use a clasp on there. I don't think I want to use a, because it's not heavy. It's very light. So I better use a lobster claw. on here. Find a pretty one. That is gorgeous. That came out nice. Huh? And then you have your bracelet, the earrings for the bracelet, or you can use it for that. And then I'm going to close these off. I had more time to do it with you guys here, but we got to go over to Rosanna. I don't like keeping people away from others like that, you know? Because we all work hard for our slots. And I'm going to I've decided to let some of the wire show on here. Turn back on. So guys, be blessed. Yeah, on this one, I'm going to let some of the wire show right in here. And I'll crimp it atop this bead on here. And I'm going to just do the dip in there and close it off and put on probably put on a louver back. I like this louver back. No, which one is it? This one. This one with the heart on it. I like this one. That louver back. It'll go good. I think it'll go good with that. So that's it. I'm done. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll find something to do tomorrow. I'll come up with something. Love you, Jenny. Thank you for coming on. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button when you get a chance. I see I got 12. Thank you. Thank you. Love you all. Be blessed. Have a blessed beading day and be prosperous. And remember, take your day by force. And you're closer to your goals today. All righty? Love you. Bye-bye. See you over at Roseanne's.